In the next example, find the Fourier series expansion of the function fx equal to minus pi from the interval minus pi to 0 and x, it will be x from 0 to pi. So as there is a total interval from minus pi to pi, so first check this given function is even or odd. So the function is given like fx equal to minus pi and x. So first find f of minus x from this. So put x equal to minus x. So as in minus pi there is no any x, so write it as it is. So f of minus x equal to minus pi. So replace x by minus x. So here there is a x variable, so replace by minus x. So this is your function, that is f of minus x. First check that the functions are equal or not. Then check the condition, whether the this condition, original condition and f of minus x condition is equal or not. Check the this condition later. First check the function. If the function matches, then proceed further for calculating the condition or changing the condition. So f of minus x is minus pi and minus x. So this function is not matched with the fx function, hence the given function is not even. For even condition, f of minus x should be equal to fx function. So these two functions are different, hence f of minus x is not equal to fx, hence the given function is not even. So for odd function, find f of minus fx. So minus fx equal to multiply minus sign to throughout all the terms. So minus fx equal to multiply minus sign to this minus pi, that is it will be pi, and multiply minus sign to this x, it will be minus x. Again f of minus function is this and minus fx function is this, and these functions are not matched, that is not equal, hence the function is not odd also. So the given function is not even, not odd, hence for finding a naught, a and b n, use the regular integration method, that is UV rule method. Probably maximum times UV rule is used for finding the integration. Next example is find the Fourier series of fx equal to x cos x for the interval minus pi to pi. The interval is minus pi to pi, hence check whether the given function is even or odd. So find or calculate f of minus x. So f of minus x means put x equal to minus x. So put x equal to minus x. So minus x cos minus x. Cos minus x is, that is use cos minus theta rule. So cos of minus theta is cos theta. So we get minus x cos x here. Minus x cos minus x. So cos minus x is cos x again. So this is minus x cos x, and this function is not matched with original function fx, hence the function is not matched, so we need not check for the their conditions, that is for minus pi to pi interval, hence the function is not even. Again for odd function, calculate minus fx. Minus fx means throughout multiply with minus sign to fx. So it will be minus fx equal to minus x cos x. Multiply throughout by minus sign. So minus fx equal to minus x cos x. So we get minus fx equal to minus x cos x, and this function is not matched with original function fx. Hence the given function is f of minus x minus fx is minus x cos x, and for odd function condition we have to check that f of minus x is equal to minus fx or not. So here we can check the condition also, because the functions are matched. F of minus x is minus x cos x and minus fx is minus x cos x. So the functions are matched. So we are proceeding for checking the condition. The condition is equal or not. So f of minus x is minus x cos x. The interval is f of minus x means we have to put x equal to minus x. So in the interval, which the interval is minus pi to pi, so put minus pi less than, instead of x take minus x. So minus x less than or equal to pi. Put x equal to minus x in the original function fx. So we get this. So as there is we need not write minus x as it is, so Next step is we have to multiply minus sign to this condition only. Throughout multiplying by minus sign, the inequalities are changed. So we get minus pi will be pi, less than or will be greater than or equal to, minus x will be x, greater than or equal to minus pi. And just write in reverse order, we get minus pi less than or equal to x, less than or equal to pi. So we get f of minus x equal to minus x cos x in the interval minus pi to pi. So this is your f of minus x term. Then find minus fx term. So we are checking the condition for odd function, because for even function condition the functions are not matched. Hence we are not going for the we are not going for checking the condition, as there is a functions are not matched for the even condition. So further, for odd function the functions are matched, that is f of minus x equal to minus x cos x and minus fx value is minus x cos x. The functions are matched. Hence we are going to check the further condition. So the functions are matched, the condition will be this. So f of minus x is this. Calculate minus fx. Minus fx means we have to throughout multiply by minus 1 to fx function. So multiply by minus sign, so we get minus fx equal to minus x cos x in the interval, and the interval is minus pi to pi. The original interval is minus less than or equal to x, less than or equal to pi. The original interval is minus pi to pi, and we have to throughout multiply by minus sign. So multiply by minus sign to fx, so minus fx equal to minus x cos x. So multiply by minus sign to this condition also, and when we multiply by minus sign to any inequality, the inequality will be changed. So it will be pi greater than or equal to minus x greater than or equal to minus pi. Pi greater than or equal to minus x greater than or equal to pi, when we multiply by minus x minus sign to this inequality. And again we get minus x. So we are again simplifying this by multiplying minus sign to this condition only, as this there is a minus x and we have to simplify compulsorily. We have to write this minus x, or we have to change this minus x to x. So hence for changing minus x to x, we have to multiply minus sign to this condition only. First, for finding minus fx, we are multiplying minus sign throughout to this fx function. We get this first line, and here we have we get minus x here, and compulsorily for we have to change this minus x to x by multiplying minus sign to this condition only. So multiply the minus sign to this, again inequality changes, minus pi less than or equal to x, less than or equal to pi. So we get minus fx equal to minus x cos x in the interval minus pi to pi, and this is similar to this. So these both the equations are same, hence the function is odd function. So for checking the even odd condition, we have to first check that the given functions are equal or not. So here in even condition the functions are not same. What we get the functions minus x cos x in the f of minus x, and in original fx value is x cos x. The functions are not matched, hence the we don't need to go for checking the condition, this condition, inequality condition. Hence the given function is not even. For odd function condition, the functions are come to same. F of minus x function and minus fx function are same. We get the same functions. Hence we are going for checking the condition, that is inequality. And the inequality again we have again we get the inequality also same, hence the function is odd function. The functions are matched and condition is also matched, hence the function is odd function. So for odd function, a not equal to again compare the interval minus pi to pi with c to c plus 2l, and we get c and l values, and put these values in the formula of a naught a and bn. So a naught equal to 1 upon pi interval from minus pi to pi fx dx. So fx is odd function, and for odd function the integration will be 0. So we get a naught equal to 0. As we have proved here, fx is odd function. Hence we don't need to evaluate this integration. By using this odd even condition, we directly get a naught equal to 0 by using that result. So an equal to 1 upon pi integration from minus pi to pi x cos x into, that is fx into cos nx dx. Fx is x cos x cos nx dx. So fx function is odd function. Cos function is always even, whatever the angle is there. Cos function is even, sin function is odd. So cos function is even and the product is odd into even is odd, that is whole function is odd. Hence an is also 0. We get an equal to 0. So you can see that by using even odd condition method, we can easily find the values of a naught, a and bn without evaluating the integration, and only using the results or properties of even odd function. Then bn value equal to 1 upon pi, just put cos nx equal to sin nx. So this is your formula for bn. This is your odd function, this is your sin term is always odd, so odd into odd is even. Even means if this function is, whole function is even, so we have to write 2 times 0 to pi. 2 times 0 to pi x cos x sin nx dx. So as there are the 3 terms in the product form, so convert these 3 terms into 2 terms as use cos sine formula, that is 2 cos sine formula. So 2 cos sine formula is sine minus sine. So 2 cos a sin b equal to sine minus sine, and the first angle is a plus b, second angle is a minus b. So x, write x as it is and adjust. For applying this formula we have to adjust 2 here. So we don't need to adjust 2 because there is already there is a 2 number on the outside. So use this 2 number for this. So 2 cos sine. So 2 cos sine is sine minus sine. So sine minus sine, first angle is a plus b, that is x plus nx, and second angle is x minus nx. So take the x common and 0 to pi, multiply this x to this bracket and take these 2 integrations and evaluate these 2 integrations by using uv rule. So this is your u, this is your sine term is v, u is x, sine term is v. So this integration, same integration we have solved in earlier examples, So by using uv rule we can solve this integration. So here by putting the upper limit and lower limit, we get sin 1 plus minus n pi, cos 1 plus minus n pi. In this same steps or same formula we can use for this. So multiply this pi to this bracket and using sin a plus minus b formula, that is sin cos plus minus cos sin, a angle, b angle, a angle, b angle. This is your a, this is your b. And sin pi is 0, cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n plus then 0 into minus 1 raised to n 0, cos pi is minus 1, sin n pi is 0. So we get sin value is 0 for both the plus minus terms. So cos 1 plus minus n pi is, multiply this pi to this bracket, then use cos a plus minus b formula, cos a plus minus b formula. This is your a, this is your b. So cos, take opposite sign, this is your formula, cos minus plus sin. So we get cos pi value is minus 1, cos n pi value is minus 1 raised to n, sin pi value is 0, sin n pi value is 0. So we get cos term as minus 1 raised to n. So put all these values by putting the upper limit and lower limit and simplifying, we get bn equal to 2n minus 1 raised to n upon n square minus 1. So in this again the case comes that the denominator term is n square minus 1. So if we put n equal to 1 here, so 1 square, that is 1, 1 minus 1 will be 0. So any number upon 0 is infinity. So we get bn equal to 0, bn equal to infinity. That is bn does not exist if we put n equal to 1 here. Hence for n not equal to 1, the bn exists, that is bn is we get the Bn answer as 2n minus 1 raised to n upon n square minus 1. So for n not equal to 1, this is your answer for Bn. But we have to again calculate n equal to 1 value. That is, for n equal to 1, we have to calculate Bn. So put n equal to 1 in Bn formula. That is here, in Bn formula here, put n equal to 1. So B1 equal to 1 upon pi. Here, B1 equal to 2 by pi 0 to pi x cos x sin x dx. Put n equal to 1 here. So x cos x sin x dx. X cos x sin x dx. So adjust 2 here. That is 2 cosine or 2 sin x cos x. The angles are same. Sin angle is x, cos angle is x. So you can use 2 sin theta cos theta formula. That is sin 2 theta formula. So for that, for applying that, adjust 2 here. So take 2 on numerator and in denominator. So 1 by 2 pi x as it is. Again we are using even odd condition. That is x cos x function is odd function and sin function is again odd function. So odd into odd is even. So whole term is even function. So take the change the limits as 2 times 0 to pi x cos x sin n x and use this 2 to this 2 sin x cos x. So 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x. So x into sin 2x. So there is a multiplication of only 2 terms, which is first algebraic and second is trigonometric, and use UV rule here and putting the upper limit minus lower limit, we get B1 equal to minus half. Then write Fourier series. In this example, we get A0 is 0, An is 0. So don't need to write A0 value and A0 term and An term in the Fourier series formula. So fx equal to, write only Bn term, that is fx equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity Bn sin nx dx. So here there is a term B1 we have calculated. So for putting the B1 value in this summation, from this summation, first term take the outside, that is put n equal to 1 here. So we get B1 sin 1x, B1 sin x, and the rest of the terms again in the summation form. That is, take the first term outside and write the terms from n equal to 2 to infinity in the summation form. So this is your summation from n equal to 2 to infinity Bn sin nx, and we have taken n equal to 1. By putting n equal to 1, whatever the term is there, B1 sin x, we have put outside here, and rest of the term in the summation form. So put B1 here minus half sin x, and the summation for n equal to 2 to infinity, what is the value of Bn? This is the value of Bn for n not equal to 1, that is for n greater than or equal to 2, the value of Bn is this. So put that value here from n equal to 2 to infinity. So we get the Fourier series answer. So in such examples, if the interval is negative to positive, then check first the given function is even or not odd. If the function if for the interval minus pi to pi, the given function is with the condition, the given example is not even, not odd, then solve that example regularly as we have solved for the interval 0 to 2 pi. If the example is of even function, or in the example the function is given like even function, then use the properties. If the function is odd, then use the even function and odd function properties, so that we can easily evaluate the integration. Again, in this example, minus pi to pi, the interval is minus pi to pi. So we have to check the function is even or odd. So you have calculate f of minus x, that is put x equal to minus x here. So cos of minus x, cos of minus theta is cos theta, that is cos x, and minus cos x is minus cos minus x, cos of minus theta is cos x, so we get minus cos x. So here the functions are matched, that is cos x minus cos x, cos x minus cos x. Hence we have checking the condition also. We are checking the condition also. So f of minus x means put x equal to minus x. Hence, in this condition also put x equal to minus x. The rest of the numbers as it is, minus pi to 0, 0 to pi as it is, and just put x equal to minus x, minus x, minus x, minus x, minus x. But we are not writing minus x as it is. Hence, for changing this minus x to x, we have to multiply minus sign to this condition only, not the whole term. Just we have to change this minus x to x. So multiply minus sign to this condition. So multiply minus sign, so inequality changed. So pi greater than x greater than 0, 0 greater than x greater than pi, and just write in the reverse order. We get 0 to pi and minus pi to 0. So in the 0 to pi, f of minus x is cos x. In 0 to pi, f of x is minus cos x. So 0 to pi interval, function is cos x. In 0 to pi interval, function is minus cos x. So hence, by condition wise, f of minus x is not matched with fx. The functions are matched, but which function is for what condition, it is not matching. So the positive cos x is for 0 to pi. Here positive cos x is for minus pi to 0. Hence the conditions are changed. Hence the functions are not matching. So f of minus x is not fx. Hence the function is not even. For odd function, calculate minus fx. Minus fx means multiply throughout by minus sign to this whole term. So minus fx equal to minus cos x, minus minus plus cos x. Then condition will be throughout multiplying by minus sign means inequality changed. So pi greater than x greater than 0, 0 greater than minus x greater than minus pi. And we have changed minus x to x by multiplying minus sign to this condition only. So minus pi less than x less than 0, 0 less than x less than pi. So for 0 to pi, the function is positive. For 0 to pi, the function is now we are matching. For odd function, f of minus x should be equal to minus fx. So f of minus x is positive cos is for 0 to pi. Positive cos is for 0 to pi. And minus cos is for minus pi to 0. Minus cos is for minus pi to 0. Hence f of minus x is equal to minus fx. Function is odd function. So use odd function method here for this example. In this example, there is no question in the nature like find the Fourier series and hence prove that, find the Fourier series expansion and hence prove that, or hence deduce that. Here we have asked that show that for the interval minus pi to pi, sin ax equal to the right side is the series, and on right side in this series all the trigonometric functions are sine term. Hence, this is the question, of course, for the Fourier series. This is the example of Fourier series expansion, but we have asked in different manner, in different language. That is, we in previous examples we have asked the find the Fourier series expansion in straight way, but in this example, we have to show that sin ax is equal to this series. So, we have to use in this example, the right side is the trigonometric function as sine and the left side is sin ax equal to. So if such question is asked to you in exam, so show that, and whatever the left side is this is your function fx. So take fx equal to sin ax and the interval is minus pi to pi. So use even odd condition, that is For such type of example, whatever the left side is given in exam or in the example, that is your fx. If such example show that type example is asked in example, so the left side is your fx. So this we have to remember that the left side we have to take as fx. So fx is sin ax in the interval minus pi to pi. So this is your example, and show that means find the Fourier series expansion. So left side is your fx. So fx is sin ax in the interval negative to positive. So check the given function is even or odd. So here we need not check to check the condition of even condition and or odd condition, because fx here given is fx equal to sine term. So sine term is always, whatever the angle, sine term is always odd. So function is odd function. So use odd function method. In this example, fx is given mod sin x. So as we have studied the mod example, one of the mod example in previous lectures, that is fx equal to mod x. So whatever the calculation we have done in that example for fx equal to mod x, same calculation you can use for fx equal to mod sin x. So mod sin x for the interval minus pi to pi, that is fx equal to minus sin x, and fx equal to plus sin x, minus sin x for minus pi to 0 and plus sin x for 0 to pi. So again check, there is a total interval is minus pi to pi. So check whether the given example is even or odd. So this is the even function. You can see, or you can check the condition of even. Here again the denominator is 1 minus n square, that is if you put n equal to 1, so we get an equal to, this is your an equal to infinity. Hence this is the answer for n not equal to 1. When we write this n not equal to 1 condition, we have to calculate an for n equal to 1 separately. So find a1 separately by putting n equal to 1 in the formula of an. Here fx equal to mod cos x means fx equal to, there are 3 examples of mod function, that is mod x, mod sin x, mod cos x. Same calculation is carried out in 3 examples. So fx equal to negative minus cos x when minus pi to 0, cos x when 0 to pi. This example is same as for fx equal to mod sin x. So you can check the condition, this by checking the condition, this function is not even, not odd. Here again there is a question pattern or question nature is different. We have to prove that x cos x equal to minus half sin x plus 2 times n equal to 1 to infinity, 2 to infinity, and this sine series. So for if we have asked the prove that answer or show that answer in the Fourier series chapter, then it means whatever the left side function is given, that is your fx. So fx here is x cos x, and the interval is minus pi to pi. Again the interval is minus pi to pi. Check the even odd condition and solve the integration.